guide. Firstly, let's start by showing you the tools needed to install your composite decking. An electronic circular saw with fine tooth blade, a spirit level, a tape measure, an electric or manual screwdriver, and a power drill. First, let's start with your frame. We recommend using 50 by 100 mm or 50 by 150 mm treated timber joists. The joists should be spaced at 300 mm centers. For decks over 600 mm high, please seek professional advice. We recommend that your decking has a gradual gradient of at least 1 in 100 that runs away from any adjoining buildings. Composite boards should be positioned lengthways down this gradient to help water naturally disperse. Screw your starter clips into position along each joist and slot your first deck board into the starter clips. Do not at any point screw or nail through the composite decking. Next, place a clip into the groove of this first board. Screw it into place, but don't tighten this yet. You should use one clip on every joist. Make sure that the composite deck boards do not overhang the joist by more than 25 mm. Also, a 20 mm expansion gap should be left between the deck and any walls or other fixed objects. Place the second piece of deck and push it into the clips. Now place a clip into the groove of this second board. Nip the screw to secure it against the first board, but do not over-tighten. Now continue this process using one clip and one screw on every joist. When boards meet end to end, you must allow some expansion space. Do not allow composite deck boards to meet at the ends. Depending on the temperature, you should leave a gap of between 5 and 7 mm. You should also make sure that any joins should have a double joist underneath, and use a clip to secure each end. To fit the final boards, first measure the width of the final two boards to find out where the outer edge of the final board will lie. Using these marks, fit starter clips and slot the last board into place. Now insert the penultimate board and slide down the required number of clips. Screw these clips into place. If you choose to insert end caps, then liberally apply a high-quality grab adhesive and secure them in place, wiping away any excess adhesive. To fit the fascias, drill pilot holes with a counterbore bit at 200 to 300 mm intervals and screw into the timber joists. Again, make sure you leave a 5 to 7 mm expansion gap between the end of the decking boards and the fascia. Always fit fascia boards to the joist at a 90-degree angle. It is recommended that furniture placed on HD deck is fitted with rubber or felt feet to prevent unnecessary scrapes.